battle for growth, increase in government spending, private consumption, and bought well. There was a significant upstick in India's economic trajectory in the December quarter of this financial year. Quarter 3 financial year 25 registering a 6.2% real GDP growth rate compared with a low revised estimate of 5.6% within bracket 5.4% in the previous quarter. To be sure, this growth rate was the slowest since quarter 4 financial year 23 expect for the previous quarter's 5.6%. The 6.2% growth rate also suggests that the government's full year growth target of 6.5% is virtually unattainable given global headwinds of tariffs that could lead to imported inflation amid tepid performance by the manufacturing and services sector domestically. The bulk of quarter 3 financial year 25 growth has been bolstered by the primary sector with the value add of 5.2% up from 1.8% in the same quarter last year. But growth in the secondary and tertiary sectors that make up manufacturing and services slowed to 4.8% and 7.4% respectively compared with 12.4% and 8.3% last year, while Chief Economic Advisor P. Ananda Nageshwaran acknowledged that a growth rate of 7.6% in the current quarter is ambitious and global economic uncertainties. His suggestion that this growth is attainable sounds rather optimistic unless the Mahakumbh propelled a consumption spike that was able to buttress the current quarter's growth numbers. India's manufacturing and services sectors remain vulnerable to global trade uncertainties, such as the US 25% import tariff on steel and an equal percentage proposed on pharmaceuticals. About a third, within bracket 31% of India's pharma exports totaling $8.7 billion were to the US in financial year 24. News of the proposed tariffs has sent shock waves, with some firms suggesting a pivot to producing in the US, which could potentially lead to a trade revenue loss for India. There are bright spots, however. The upstick of 8.3% within bracket 2.3% in government spending and 6.9% within bracket 5.7% growth in private consumption expenditure have been bolstered by a moderation in inflation. The RBI has projected inflation to average 4.8% in financial year 25, estimating that this would ease further to 4.3% in financial year 26, indicating a possible alignment with the RBI's medium-term target of 4%. However, these current estimates have come into question as the National Statistical Office (NSO) indicated that it has attempted a ticking of its methodology factoring in industry-wise institutions voice detailed information but not quite elaborating on what material influence this has had on the quality and quantity of the data collected. The NSO went on to say that the overall as well as sectoral variations in advance estimates is attributed to a revision of benchmark estimates and additional or updated data available on various indicators. The NSO must clarify this revision in methodology to enable a more informed analysis of the data that it provides.